And here is the old game that Slimevolution heavily reminded me of. Things in common, there are slimes. The slimes evolve. Only in this one, you're not the slime. Uh, it's, one hit, one kill, survival type game. Sort of leveling up in this game as well, but not really. This game has a ton of achievements. And I used to play this game all the time. I was addicted to this game for a while. And the reason, because it's so good. I think I actually beat it once. And when I say beat it, you can't really beat the game. And I like games like that. I like games where you can't really beat it. You just kind of have to do everything. It's almost like those free roamers where, if you're playing Grand Theft Auto or something, there's not really a way to beat it necessarily. Well, there is, because there's a main story and stuff like that. But anyway. And about the same time I was playing this, I was also working on Clean Shot, which I need to get back to. But, yeah, at the time I was still working on Clean Shot, and I really liked this. I actually took a lot of inspiration from this game for like future ideas for Clean Shot. I was going to make kind of a reward system and things like that. I think the other programmer I was working with actually introduced me to this game. Might have been somebody else, but I remember somebody gave me a link to this and said this game is awesome, and it is. When did this come out? This came out in 2008. That sounds about right. Anyway, and since it's been so long, my old save data has been erased. I did come back to this a little earlier and play it, so it's not completely gone. Yes, my progress isn't completely empty. Although I could clear my progress. Reset all save data. Okay. Yeah, because I haven't gotten that far anyway. And I just want to show off some of the little tiny achievements that you get. Alright. Yeah, I just gotta... My stomach just started hurting a little bit. Jeez. Okay, I hope that subsides. Yeah, that... a little bit of pain going on there. Okay. Anyway. I guess I'm gonna start on single nest. Small, of course. Boom, participation. Boom, good combo. Yeah, first few achievements are like insanely easy to get. Wait. Oh, nice combo. It's easy to get, relatively easy to get 3 of these in one swing. These things don't actually kill you. I think they're the actual... Well, no, they're not the only ones that that don't kill you, but they're the ones that don't really do anything, really, to you. They do that. And now I'm gonna encounter these things first. These things don't kill you either, but they slow you down a lot. They hit you with, I'm gonna get a bunch of... Oh, I thought I was gonna get the bully achievement for that. Oh no. Self-preservation. Yeah, you gotta shake those things off. Shake it off. Yeah, this game works on a pretty basic scoring system. It works off of point values for... Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't get as many points as I thought I did. It works off of, there we go. A multiplier system, and it's kind of the same concept as a lot of other scoring systems in games. One in particular that I'm gonna mention in just a second. Oh, yes, come on. Oh, tried to get the third one in there. But yeah, each one is worth like a certain amount of points. The green ones are worth 1. The gloopals, I believe they're called. And for every kill you get in one swing, that increases your multiplier by 1. So a lot of times what you do is you hit one that's worth a fair amount of points, like these things. They're worth 10! No! And then you hit a couple of the gloopals or whatever. Ah! These things are a pain. They absorb like everything they bump into, and if they're big enough, they absorb you too. Apparently. Man. Smooth jazz. That's one of those things that's kinda humorous about this game. You're killing all these things to stuff like smooth jazz and house music and stuff. Where was I? I had just been killed by a giant blob. I forget what they're called. I think they're called oopals or something. But yeah, a lot of these things have these, you know, weird little names like gloopals and whatever. The orange things are called oozles, I think. I'd have to look it up. Oh, I was talking about the multiplier, or the scoring system. Yeah, so basically you get these point values for each of these things you kill, and they add up. Yeah, that's nice. Get all 3 of those things in the same swing. That's actually a pretty good score you get for it, considering that you're just killing 3 little tiny things. But yeah, it adds up the total points, and then it multiplies by however many kills you got in that swing. So that's 4 times 2 is 8. That's 3 times 3 is 9. 7 times 3 is 21. So that's basically how it works. And a lot of the time, or most of the time, your big scoring shots will be like 1 or 2 things that are worth like 10 points, and then like another 1, 2, or 3 things that are worth like 1 point, like these things. And another one formed. Preventative measures, you get that if you kill one of these things while they're developing. Ooh, that was close. And you get 2 points for doing it, and I'll show you what the reward actually says for it. So, oh yeah, I'm getting time achievements now. Oh, snap. Yeah, that yellow stuff slows you down, and the orange stuff obviously kills you. Whoa. What? I clicked there. Weird. There's that achievement. I get that achievement easily, just not even trying. That's the way a lot of the achievements in this game are, though. But yeah, the way the scoring works kind of reminds me of how I used to play Tony Hawk. After a little while, I figured out a little secret to win like every contest. In the game, there are these little contests you can enter, and you have to get like a certain amount of points, and you'll... Whoa, I'm surprised that thing didn't kill me. You'll get a certain number of points, and you're like put on a ranking system, you know, like first place, second place, whatever. And I figured out like the best way to win is to do like one high-scoring move, like some kind of handstand on a rail, enough to get like 5,000 points or so. You know, as many points as you can get. And since every time you do something, the score you get for it decreases. Nice. You can't just do that over and over, so what I figured out is you do one thing that gets you like 6,000 points, and then as soon as you finish it, you go into a manual, which is basically like a wheelie on a motorcycle. And you use the manual to go into a rail slide. You just jump onto a rail and start rail sliding, and you just basically hop up and down on that rail, and you just start racking up these huge multipliers. I know I've been able to easily get a 7,000 point handstand on a rail kind of thing up to like multipliers to like 40 or 50 or even higher than that. And I would just get these insane amounts of points. And you just gotta remember to end it smoothly. You know, not to take it too far, because sometimes, especially if you get some good speed going, which can happen sometimes, you can get kind of nervous and bail, and you've got like a 60 multiplier worth, like, you know, 12,000 times 60. Sometimes that would really suck, because you'd bail and you'd have to do it all over again, and the point value wouldn't be nearly as much, especially for the rail slides. So I completed that nest. I guess I will go on to a big nest, maybe. So I want to get some of these tougher enemies. Am I seeing more of these things? I guess not. The spawning system is pretty random, so... Yeah, that'll happen. They'll just go off the screen and despawn. Yeah, I remember playing this game for like hours. Sometimes you can get a little too greedy and try to set up a big swing, and you end up getting killed for it. A lot of your big swings just come randomly. Huh? Yeah, a lot of your big swings just come randomly. Sometimes you'll swing not even trying to get a big combo or anything, and you end up hitting something and killing something worth a lot of points, and then you get like a 4 or 5 combo. And that gets you a bunch of points. There's actually an achievement for getting a swing worth enough points that it gets you the first score achievement by itself. The first score achievement is get like 100 points. And so if you get 100 points in one swing, you get this achievement, and it actually tells you this would actually get you the first achievement, the first score achievement. Yeah, it says like this swing was big enough to get you the first score achievement. It's, you know, pretty nice swing. But there are also achievements that that are bad things, like die 10 different ways, stuff like that. There's one achievement that you get if you get pounced by a hunter. Yeah, they're pretty much like hunters, but if you get pounced on by one of these biters, the blue things, from off the edge of the screen, you get this achievement called something like bad luck or something like that. I can't really remember what it's called. But yeah, there are these extra things that you get, these rewards for getting a certain number of awards. Kind of confused me at first. You get the awards for doing things, and then you get rewards for getting enough awards. And the rewards you actually use, of course. And there are these special abilities. One of them is kind of like a hazmat suit. And those things, if they explode on you, you're actually blinded. The black things. And if you run into the sticky stuff, you basically slide for a while. forget exactly. I think you just gotta flank them and kill them like that. Yeah, this game is actually pretty bloody. A lot of the deaths. I'm gonna go to the award screen. Hardcore mode. Oh yeah, I remember that. Anyway, to the achievements. I've gotten a bunch of them already in 15 minutes. Mainly because I used to play this game all the time. Participation awarded for splatting a gloople. I'm pretty sure my cat could have gotten this one. Well, excuse me. Lemony. Splatting a sticky just makes you want to take a shower, doesn't it? Self-preservation. Awarded for splatting a biter. Get it before it gets you, I always say. Mixed blessing. Honestly, things get much worse for everyone after you kill a melty. Oh, they're called melties, okay. Oozles or something different, I guess. The orange things is what that's referring to. After you splatter them, they release all that acid, and of course if you step into it, unless you have the hazmat suit, you die immediately. And the hazmat suit doesn't last long. Awarded for splatting a clutter. Oh good, now there's more of them, and they're little chickens. They do grow over time, though, back into... I kind of want to call them spitters, but they're called clutters. They're the purple things that basically spit those little tiny things at you, and they stick to you, slowing you down. And you can shake them off by, like, basically wiggling the mouse. Black Mark. Awarded for splatting an inky. Bonus points if you thought of something and saw a pony. I've never heard of that. Roarscotch? That's probably the guy who invented came up with the idea of the ink blot tests. I'd have to look that up. I just never knew the guy who came up with it, so that's probably what it's referring to. And now the silver ones. Oh, the oozles are the big green things, okay. How many times do you have to get swallowed up after 2 slashes before you decide to walk behind it? Yeah, I did that at first. Awarded for splatting a sharp, harder than it looks. Okay, no, it looks pretty hard. Yeah, I can't really remember the trick behind it. I think basically you have to get far enough away from it that it sucks the spikes back in and they're not hard anymore. And basically once it starts sucking them back in, it can't really put them back out until it's finished sucking them in. So as soon as they start sucking them back in, you gotta turn around and quickly splat it before it, before it puts the spikes back out. Preventative measures. Awarded for splatting a pair of glooples while glomming together into an oozle. Sure, the score is crappy, but you probably saved yourself some heartache later. That's what I was talking about. You get 2 points for it because it's like splatting two glooples. But you don't get ×2 for it either. Kinda sucks. Good combo, awarded for splatting 2 glooples in a single swing. Oh, good job, you probably did this on accident. Technically, you're supposed to say by accident. And the first time I did this, it was an accident. I didn't even know at the time that you could do combos. Awarded for splatting 3 glooples and 4. Awarded for splatting 20 points, basically, worth of glooples in a single swing. This should really be more of a staple than a ringing achievement. Some of these get pretty funny. A lot of the beginning ones aren't really that funny, but sometimes you get onto these later ones. And you kind of make jokes about your experience, like you were so close, or things like that. Pretty respectable whack there. 50 points in a single swing. And there's 75 and then there's 100, and the one that you get, the 100-point swing, it says like you actually get the first score achievement for this one. Victory awarded for clearing a small single nest. That's 200 less the little multicolored blobby things menacing your screen. until you start another game. 200 points. Ah, Grasshopper, you have much to learn. That number, 350, only seems high because you have no point of comparison. A lot of these are actually kind of insulting. Awarded for reaching a score of 500. You're getting pretty good at this, aren't you? Adept. Awarded for reaching a score of 750 in any mode. That's 10 times better than 75. What? Awarded for reaching a score of 1000 in any mode. You have now distinguished yourself from the low-scoring rabble. Not really, because 1000 is still a pretty low score for one nest. Because once you get higher up, and you start getting the higher, the harder ones, the higher scoring ones, you can easily get like 50 and 75 in like every swing. No one can say you didn't give it a fair shake. Yeah, you know you like it. You know I like it. It's awesome. Then the other ones are like for playing it for hours. I think I actually did get the longest one. 777, awarded for scoring a 777 score. Big money, big moment. I can't talk. No whammy, stop! That's two different concepts that should not be mixed. But yeah, that was that, that was actually the one that I counted up. I said 7 times 3 is 21. Can't really remember what it was. Probably a clutter and the little thing it spat and a gloople. That would easily get you that achievement. It's if the total was 7 and it was a times 3. Awarded for forcing a clutter out of the play area without swinging. You're mean. I actually did swing, but it was a little too early or too late to be considered swinging. Awarded for knocking a sharp into another glue ball. Fight fire with fire, and fight little blobs with other sharp pointy blobs. Blade Master. Awarded for scoring 10 consecutive combo kills. Oh, nice. Precise, efficient, and deadly. Without a single wasted swing, you have proved that your kung fu is indeed strong. And now some of the rewards. Which one is... that one's the hazmat. I have 2 keys. I kind of like this one, but it's not really... keys swing around. But, yeah, anyway. Jingly keys! Anyway, this thing is kind of nice, but it lasts for a certain amount of time, and it takes a recharge, so it's not really one of those things you use in a pinch, unlike the grenades. The hazmat suit is pretty nice. And press A to assign it to that. And then the grenade is actually pretty nice. Later on you can equip, I think you can only have a maximum of 2, maybe 3. But yeah, the hazard suit is pretty nice. It only really protects you against things like the acid and things like that, so you know, you have to watch it. I'm gonna do hardcore mode just once. Small nest. This is hardcore mode? There we go. I wouldn't say right from the start, more like a little bit after the start. Oh, yeah, 52 points. Oh, it does protect you... not from that. It does protect you from the little clutters. Oh, nice. Oh, what? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, you can't get too greedy with some of your swings. Yeah, it doesn't protect against things like that. Somehow that was a kill. Things will actually die if they walk into, they'll actually die if they walk into your swing as you're swinging. Or actually after you swung the sword. Oh, come on. Oh, I was trying to get 5. Would have gotten an achievement. No. Yeah, sometimes you kind of have to be careful how you splatter those things, because they tend to splatter to the right, of course, because you're swinging to the right every time. So if you get them on the left and you're too close, yeah. Like, I did that on purpose, but I was just far enough away to avoid getting splattered with it. But yeah, you can actually splatter yourself if you're too close to it. Like, I'll demonstrate with one that won't kill me. I'm trying to. Whoa, I almost got the achievement for getting pounced on from off the screen. Like that. See, I pretty much just splattered myself with that one. Almost did it again with the sticky. Ooh. Yeah, he didn't actually pounce me, he just he pounced and then he ran out of distance and then he ran into me. So, he just kind of bumped me right there. Yeah, if those things, if the biters are covered... Oh, nice. Yeah, like I said, a lot of those things come by accident, I wasn't even trying to do that. If the biters are covered in the yellow stuff, they can't pounce on you, which is nice. Oh, no! 50 points. That was on purpose. Yeah, see, I just did it to myself right there. Anyway. Yeah, this is a really fun game. You can really get into this. This has been Amorphous Plus, and you will see me later.